guys, so today we have a grocery haul. I have been putting off Costco and putting off Costco. Today is the January 8th and I just feel like there's, I'm sorry, pregnancy, I'm out of breath. I just feel like there's a lot of unrest with like presidents switching, and I don't know, if anything happens, I don't want to be one of those people like last time that just don't have what they need. So I needed to do once a month grocery haul anyway. So I just don't want to be waiting to grocery shop during a lockdown, during a pandemic, during any of that. So we went ahead and got some stuff. So our pig's we're getting a whole pig. Our pig is going to market Monday. So I got one thing of pork, just in case for some reason if we can't go anywhere, but you never know. I'm not a worrywart, but at the same time, I don't want to be unprepared. I have too many children. So, and we needed household stuff. So I'll show you what we got. This was my $1,000 Costco haul. And really it's like a stock up because we're just out of so much. So let me show you what we got. So we always eat fresh fruits and stuff first, but my girls and I have in here, I'm actually making yogurt, which I need that starter for. So I have 1.5 gallons of yogurt in here, and I will blend up fresh fruit to put in my yogurt. But when I run out of fresh fruit, I always like to have frozen fruit in my freezer. So I have whole strawberries that I froze myself. I also have a bag of avocado frozen still, and mango. So I got the pineapple chunks so that we can make like a tropical smoothies, and then we have berry smoothies. I do have butter. I think I have 2 packs of this, but I got 1 more because I don't want to run out. I got 2 things of heavy whipping cream. This is good for 2 months, so I'm happy with that. We got just this I'm going to use as my yogurt starter. I've been going through so much yogurt with the baby and stuff. I'm just tired of not having yogurt or having to pay that price. So I got 2 of those. I'm going to be doing I got 2 of these fresh mozzarella for when I do lasagnas and all my different Italian casseroles. That's what I'm doing this month. I'm going to start doing freezer meals to prep for having the baby, and just in the next couple months when I can't just get around to it. So I have most of the things. They didn't have ricotta cheese there. I think that's the only thing left that I need. I got the ground beef today and the spaghetti sauce. So I am very close on what I need for that. So I'm very close on what I need. I only needed a couple ingredients. I was going to do this when I got my pig or my cow, and then use some of the pig sausage too, but I don't get my cow until April. And it might even be the end of April because you never know when they're going to be able to get it into the butcher. So I like to slice this fresh on top and use shredded throughout. Everybody really loved the ribs, and this feeds us for about 2 meals, and then my husband and I taking lunch twice. So I'll cook this. This was $30.75. It was like $3.39 a pound. These were the back ribs, which I just like better than the other. We got a 4-pack of Costco bacon. And then we did get hot dogs. Usually I get the other ones, but the kids were like, we want beanie weenies. So I'm like, it really doesn't matter if they're nitrogen free when you do that, or nitrate free. I got 2 gallons of milk. Like I said, I've already used 1 for my yogurt. We're trying to get rid of 1 fridge because it's going. So I'm trying to get used to having 2 gallons of milk. And generally when I start doing once a month hauls or every 2-week hauls, I think I'm going to do, I'll get 3, and 1 will go to yogurt and 2 will go in the fridge. I got 2 double packs of mozzarella cheese. We're doing baked spaghetti, we're doing lasagna, we're doing ziti. There's like a chicken mushroom spinach thing that we're going to be doing. So I'll stick these in the freezer and use these as I make my meals. And then we always have quesadillas and different things like that. And I just get those from Aldi's. You can tell I've been canning. I know this is totally off topic, but I did homemade cranberry juice with no sweetener. I know, all our hot sauces. So this is a part of our haul. So this is some of our cold stuff. And then So I'll have to show you at the end of this. I will hopefully remember to show you how low we got our freezers. But we got 3 of these ground beefs. They're anywhere from 5. This is 5 pounds. These are so bloody. This is 5.8. And this is just, we had this in a box in the car. And this is 6.4. So I will probably do like 1 night of tacos, and then this is going for my, because I have a couple in the freezer already, but this is going to go to a lot of my Italian different meals. And I also got some of these beef chuck roasts. This was 33. I just like them better than like top round and stuff for Mississippi roast. So that's 2 different meals with that. Okay. And I did get some snacky stuff, some stuff we buy, sometimes stuff we don't normally buy. So I did get some organic bone broth so that I can do some meals with. I needed beef as well, but I might have to order that online because they only had, like, they had 3 different types of chicken broth, but no beef. The girls are wanting protein shakes. Now I have protein powder, the Orgain. These were $7 off, so they were $19. And there's, how many's in there? 18 pack. And they just wanted vanilla. So I figured we're on the go in the morning. I'm on the go. Take it to me with work. It's been so busy. If you work in healthcare, you know, like everybody's holding and you don't get lunch breaks right now. It's just crazy, healthcare. So I might start keeping one of those with me because I think the other day I didn't eat until like almost 3 o'clock and I just was or maybe it was 2:30. I don't know, but I was over it at that point. I did want some snacky stuff. I'll give these to my teenagers if they want, but it's really for the baby. There's other stuff that they want that they get. And this is more stuff. There's so much. I was overwhelmed with trying to rearrange it. So let's just start. I got some hummus. We like this on tortillas and we like it with veggies. My girls have been using this coconut oil shampoo and conditioner and they're out. And this lasts them. It's nice and thick. And actually, I got my daughter with curly hair is using something different. So this is just one. I needed some granulated garlic. I love this honey. There was one that was a little bit cheaper, but we use it for allergies mostly. When I like the kids to eat it or in tea. So I like to get something from Florida so it's closer and it deals with our allergens. I got them some of their allergy medicine. This was like $4 off, so I got some Nutella. I was out of garlic, or I'm almost. It's like this much at the bottom. I have fresh garlic, but when I go to do all those Italian meals, I'll probably go through like a quarter of that. I'm not even lying. I got some shelled pistachios. I have one daughter that hates nuts, but she'll eat these. These are Mama's treat. These dark chocolate sea salt caramels. I finally went through all that peanut butter. So my son's like, we only have this tiny little jar of peanut butter left. So I got 2 of those. I got a 3-pack of ketchup. I got some of these. These look so good. They're salted, organic, salted caramel, almond cashew with pumpkin seeds. Yum. I got some fig bars. Everybody will eat this, including the baby. These raspberry, blueberry fig bars. I got some orange juice. I am not drinking caffeine in the morning. I just like orange juice. So this was like a triple pack. It was like $3 a bottle. I got some tomatoes. I think there was another strawberry somewhere. Oh, it's underneath here. Some strawberry. There's 2 of the blueberries. There's a blackberry, 2 raspberries. And when I make my yogurt, I will, when it's done and I go to put it in my mason jars with my reusable lids, I'll use one of these and I'll blend it in the yogurt, and I'll blend blueberries in a yogurt and strawberry, and I'll make 3 different flavors of yogurt with that. The blackberries are for my husband. Loves blackberries. And then we did get a pineapple. I got a thing of onion. I'm out. And some English cucumbers, white mushrooms. This is a double pack of carrots that they will also eat with that hummus or dip. Same thing with the celery. 1 bunch of bananas because I already have 1 bunch. These are so tiny, but they were like $3.99 for this bag of 5 pounds. So I'm like, sold. I will do that. Boston lettuce. I used to think this was so thick, and I hated it. But I love doing tuna wraps or chicken salad wraps on this. So yummy. A bag of avocados, a bag of limes. They're smaller limes, but they were only like $3.99 for like, how many pounds is this? 5 pounds, so great price. Bagels, I will stick one in the freezer. I do like bagels in the morning, so we're trying not to spend money out when we don't need to, so I like bagels with cream cheese, so I'll take that on breakfast mornings. We got a case of corn. I wish they had that in the number 10 cans, but they don't. We got one of those. We got a black olives for taco night. I will do sliders at some point. This is a twin pack. I like to have these prepped for my husband. One thing of artesian bread. This is so good. It's so soft too. We got some non-dippers, and then their muffins are always a great price. These are huge muffins, and these are like $6.99, and you get two containers. Same thing with the bagels. They'll be like $3.99, but you get 2 packs for that price. Same thing with the bagels. So always do that. Let's pop down here. I'm having to pull out chairs. So we have old fire alarms, and if you've watched any of our videos, you know we're constantly, I have to show you my fence too. So this is gonna be a long video. So I want those replaced. We have like 2 of them in the house, and these are like the voice, they're smoke and carbon dioxide. And then I got some batteries, extra batteries, because those are the batteries takes, and I hate when they start beeping. So that was $30 on my haul, and then these were $39.99. My kids have Oral-B. They have the battery. My husband and I have the rechargeable, but we all take these toothbrush heads. So when we change it, we just all change. All 6 of us change, and then and then we have 3 more for my husband, me, and one son who's here 24/7. Our toothbrushes, using them every day, 365 days, you're obviously going to go faster through them than somebody that's only using them a week on, a week off. So that's for us. Girly stuff. Good thing I have one of my daughters. I can never remember what they want. Mama's Treat. I love fizzy. So these are the watermelon, black cherry, and lime. Gosh, I love those. Right now, I got a pack of, what is this? 10 pounds of white potatoes. We got 2 of these fancy green beans, number 10 cans, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of green beans. I have teenagers. I did ribs and baked beans and green beans, and I cooked up a pound of bacon, and I put it with the baked beans, and I put it with the green beans and onion, and just put it in one of those metal pans and cooked it, and they ate it for 2 nights, and then it was gone. And then my husband taking lunches. So, you know, this is like what, maybe 8 cans, not even, of green beans. So we went through it. It's not, or I make green bean casserole, I'll make the whole thing. And then if we go anywhere, I'm coming around. If we go anywhere with anybody else and I make it, it's gone. You can also stick half in the fridge and eat them later. I don't know, did I show this? Pretty sure I showed this. We got a thing of baked beans. This is something that we don't normally buy either. I have some milk ones for, just because if there was ever a reason I can't get milk, I have almond milk for my girls and my sons, but the baby still needs whole milk. So I have 1 pack of something in there, and then this is another organic whole milk, and these are shelf stable. And then what happens is, so this is good till April 18th, like every month or so, like I'll put these in the, you know, when we go places, I'll use these, and I'll rotate these through, and I always have one. So if anything happened, he could have one morning and night, and that would be 9 days of just this one. So we would, you know, make sure that, you know, he had milk, and he could have half milk, half almond milk, whatever. But I always like to rotate these through. So this will be my backup. I'll use my other one, and then we'll switch watch. So when we go somewhere, I'll just get a cup of ice and put his milk over ice, and he doesn't care. And then this grocery haul was huge too, because we needed household things. So, ooh, let me see if I can squat down. So Yeah, my lovely wall. So we got toothpaste. We go through a lot of that, as you can imagine. My boys needed deodorant. Me and my girls needed deodorant. I like to keep this on stock. My husband wears contacts every day, so I got that. We are on our last bottle of this, and if you know how we like to shop, I always, if I'm using one, I always have one as backup. Then I'm not running out and trying to buy full price. I always get it when it's on sale. And so we're only like this far into one, but I wanted another one to go. And then this is like Clorox bleach that we use for the showers, because you can't find wipes again. I don't know what's going on with people, but this has a refillable one, and we have 2 bottles already, and I have regular bleach too, but this just for some reason cleans our shower awesome. And then, hi Shimba Shimba. Oh, look at my floor, it's super dirty. And then, let me pull this off. So these are these Spindrift. My girls like these when they want something fizzy and not always soda. There's raspberry lime, lemon, and grapefruit. They really enjoy these. We got 1 thing of paper towels because I'm stocked in toilet paper for all of us for 2 months. And I'm not ashamed of it, because I have always bought it when it's plenty in stock, and I will not be somebody you have to compete with if there's a shortage again. I got 4 tomato sauces because, again, these are $3.29, and when you start buying tomato sauce, and I don't want to use all my canned sauce when I'm cooking in bulk, so I'm making, again, this month is like my Italian dinner, so I will use probably 2 of them right off the bat, maybe even 3. I have 1 more outside, but what I wanted is to have 2, and then a spare. And then these are for my parents. They just love these, and they eat too many. This was the only thing. So we're halfway through one, not even, probably a third of the way through one. Then I still have 1, and I bought another one because this was $5 off. So this was $10.99, which is cheaper than, we have used the Kirkland brand and the Sam's brand all clear, because you can use this for babies too. So once my baby was about 8 months, I really didn't use, and it might even been, yeah, I think about 8 months, I stopped using the Drift because this is along the same lines. There's nothing in it that would hurt him. So we started with just an outfit in that, and he handled it fine. So I still have 2 things of Drift for when this baby comes. I don't have to buy it, and that'll be plenty to go through that whole pregnancy. So I went ahead and bought another one of these because we do a lot of laundry, and I'm not running out, and I don't want to have to go out when I don't want to. So there is that too. So guys, all of this is my $1,000 haul. It was $9.71, and again, you know, some of this is household budget. I have to add it up, which I did not do. I just got home, but again, like the Premier shakes and stuff, we're trying those to see if the kids like them, if they help us. But I also have 2 things of protein powder. We needed a lot of girl stuff and feminine products, and just, I think my household budget was a big chunk. And then adding some of the little things like the smoke detector and the Oral-B rings, it just adds up. So this is what we spent. Let me show you an update on our fence. So we redid our fence. Isn't it so pretty? So it is a wood picket fence, and it goes, we're doing everything out here, so I know it looks like a hot mess. We did a border around. We have, I'll show you on this side. Well, our posts were great, so we stained those, and I know it's not like solid white, it's like a white stain, and it just plays off like the light gray deck, but we just had to flip it around just so it was secure. But it goes all the way, and there's only 1 gate, and the gate is here. I know, oh yeah, your gate's locks on the outside, but we're also going to put a lock here, and that way a baby couldn't reach over and get it. And then we have done around the edge all the way around, and we're going to border that in either rock or mulch. I haven't quite decided. So that project, I have this ugly dead plant here. So that project is done, which makes me happy. I mean, I do have a walking baby who's never left alone, but still, if somebody got in my backyard or something and they go, well, they break in or whatever, I don't want them to just be able to jump in my pool. I want to take some effort. So I feel better with that being secure. I just need that lock, and that's all. I mean, it's wood post, it's all sturdy, so that's that. Now let me show you my freezers. So let me just show you how cleaned out. Guys, this was my fridge. So this is what we do with our, do a French press with coffee, and then the next morning, whatever we'll use this first, and then we dump it in. So we're constantly having coffee, and this is very concentrated because it's been sitting all night. We do it every morning, and that way everybody has coffee and they'll dilute it. We keep our eggs here. I just bought eggs last time, so that's good. And almond milk, coconut water. We had sour cream because we didn't use it. I'm gonna make and I'll keep yogurt up here too that I make. We just have a couple of little ones left and 2 little things of grapefruit, which I have canned my own grapefruit. But this was like, these are grapes from the other day. I had to buy tortillas, and we had impromptu taco night, so I literally bought tomatoes, lettuce, and I had the meat, and like we were just out. Like I have garlic left over from New Year's Day, and it's just like, these are just like condiments. Like, so this is my homemade pickles. We have these reusable lids, and tomatillo salsa. See, like my garlic's almost gone. But yeah, this is like cranberry juice and jellies and, you know, condiments and stuff. So that is just the sad fridge. I still have stuff in here. Like I still have ground beef, so we can have tacos and, you know, some different things. I have yeast and you know, little things. My chocolate still. I can never do that. Hold on. And then we are finishing up some ice cream that we got. This is when Sam's had it for like $1.67. So we have a couple ice creams, some of my chocolate still, some pizza bites, like Emergent pizza bites. And then this freezer, this is almost done. I have still some cherries left that we'll do in freezer meals. Strawberries we froze. These are jalapeno peppers that I'm gonna can, I think. And these are poblanos, I'll probably stuff those. And then we have a couple of things of Cool Whip. Those can go in the front freezer as we continue to eat stuff down. So dirty. And again, we have some cheeses still, a couple of little baking, another couple of broccolis. This is a fruit blend, and this is goat cheese. So we're eating through this, definitely, but this is gonna go bye. And then this is just terrible. Like, this was like leftovers we had. I have some cranberries up here that I'm gonna can. We have a huge cheese that needs to go in the freezer for when I do like taco night, and the rest of the eggs. And I think there's some coconut water and some applesauce in there, back in there. So let me show you this freezer. So like, we have 3 butter, but I'm like paranoid of like not having butter apparently, because I can do so much between bread and homemade bread, and oh, I just can't eat this. This is our butter shelf, clearly. I do have some unsalted butter for baking when it calls for it. I only had 1 bacon. I have some gnocchi and some ham hocks. And then down here, like, I don't know if you remember, but this thing was like up to here. I still have another, that $1.67 yogurt, and I have 2 turkeys, and I have, this is all my ground beef besides the 2 in the front. I have the avocados. I have 1 thing of sharp cheese. Can you see that back there? 1 whole pasture-raised chicken. This is some frozen broccoli and frozen mangoes. I have some, this is both beef stir-fry meat, so I can do 2 nights of that if I want. I have some sausages, I have some pierogies, and that's another cube steak. So that's all I have in my freezer. So everybody has just, they know. If you have teenagers, I'm going to sit down on this thing. If you have teenagers, you know that they will completely destroy something on you. So all my shelves are completely destroyed that I redid. But because we're meal prepping, I'm going to use a lot of that. So there's multiple ways you can stock up. You can stock up for your family by having the raw ingredients like the pasta and different things, and just having everything you need to make it and freeze it. Or you can go ahead and freeze the meals, maybe not have as many unfrozen things on your pantry shelf like pasta and stuff, but you already have the meals, so it doesn't matter. It's one and the same. So you either have the meals prepped, so you just have to bake them or cook them and bagged up with everything, or you have the raw ingredients. So for the last year since COVID, I've just had everything raw. I've had the pasta, the sauce, everything that I need to make the meal, and I just cook from scratch. So I'm going to still keep some things like ketchup and mustard and stuff, but some of the pastas I'm going to use for meals, and I won't necessarily start replacing those until I eat through my meals. If I have 60 meals in my freezer, I'm not going to use one every day. Some of them are larger. Sometimes we want to cook something else. We will have a whole cow plus all those meals, so we might only use 20 or 30 meals a month. Maybe probably not even that much. So I'm looking at like 3 to 4 months of freezer meals and then cooking in between. Now when everybody's here, there's a good chance I'll make a meal a day. But when they're not here, it might just be, you know, even though everybody's eating, it might just be one every other day and we eat leftovers. So that's how it varies with that. And we might want to go out, birthdays, all kind of stuff. So you get the picture with that. So I am making meals because that, on my last pregnancy, was the hardest thing for me to do. I struggled with dinners. I felt completely inadequate that I couldn't get dinner on the table. Everybody would be looking at me at 6 o'clock. I'm crying, the baby's crying, my husband's coming home, and nothing's ready. So, or it's burnt because I couldn't pay attention to it. So no. So I have plenty of smoothie stuff. We will eat the fresh stuff first, and then we will work on frozen. And everything like cheese, I will freeze to the end of the month. And then, I mean, you can refreeze it. It's not gonna hurt it. Anybody tells you they is, I'm here to tell you no. So that is our goal, is to have some meals prepped. And actually, if you look at the dates on most of this says good until 6/7/21. So really, I could put this in the back fridge, and I really don't even have to freeze it. I can just freeze it once I make all my meals. So stay tuned for some meal prep. And I'm gonna go put all this fun stuff away, and we'll be back with you guys soon. Bye guys.